Let's talk Reese.
How the hell did she build a company that's worth $900 million? What is this thing?
Okay, so it's actually she built it in an interesting way. Blackstone backed a media venture that bought Hello Sunshine, her independent media company, production company, for 900 million. So Hello Sunshine, she didn't start out building a production company. Basically, what happened was it grew out of a book club that she had that was similar to Oprah's book club. So it was called Reese's Book Club, and it curates titles and books for readers. It holds events for its members. And it was focused on women-centric content. And so then Reese was like, hold on a second. You mean to tell me that I can turn some of these books into movies? And at the time, she had found success as an actress in her 20s. She was kind of America's sweetheart. But then when she hit age 36, she wasn't finding roles that she wanted. She was kind of tired of the rom-com situation. And she said, what if, like, why aren't there more movies, more age-appropriate movies for women my age, basically? And she created Hello Sunshine, which is an independent production company focused on women-centric content produced by women.
So she is producing the movies, or they're just financing and somebody else is making them?
Both. She is producing and starring in some of the movies, like Cheryl Strayed's novel Wild, as well as Big Little Lies. She both produced and starred in it.
Baller. Do we have financials in terms of how big the company actually is? Like, if it's worth 900 million for them to buy it, do we know exactly what the revenue or profits are, or they didn't tell us that?
They didn't explicitly say, but they did say Hello Sunshine will be profitable this year.
Interesting. So
also, you'll like this. Hold on, just really quickly.
What will I like?
What?
What will I like?
You'll like this. So the CEO that she hired for Hello Sunshine is Sarah Hardin, who was the president of Otter Media, a privately held joint venture between AT&T and the Chernin Group, where Sarah spearheaded Otter's first investment in Hello Sunshine.
Got it. So Chernin is an investor in Hello Sunshine.
Basically, yeah.
The Chernin Group, for those that don't know, I think are probably the best media investors in the world. They're the ones who did Barstool and a bunch of others. They've really, really just been ahead of the curve. So how much does Reese own? Do we know?
I don't know.
We don't know that. It feels like if she sold the company for 900 million, she probably owns somewhere, let's say, between 20 to 50% is my guess, which means that Reese Witherspoon now is a centimillionaire. And is she going to stay on with the company in terms of what they're going to do with it now that they've bought it?
Yeah, I believe so. And I think they now own her because the book club is under Hello Sunshine. Last year, her net worth was estimated to be around 200 million. So now the sale probably push her up there. Probably not a billionaire yet, unlike Rihanna.
Got it. And so when you think about the opportunity here, is this something where they're just going to stay in movies, or are they eventually going to go into podcasts and all that, or we don't know?
Yeah, I think they already have, actually. They also have merch. They have a Hello Sunshine merch store. I tried to find out how much it makes. I couldn't, but it sells like shirts, tote bags, pens, all sorts of things. And it has a very loyal base of people. But I just think it's very interesting to me how women like Reese, basically this grew out of a book club. Nobody saw it coming. Gwyneth Paltrow, her company grew out of a curation newsletter that she used to write in like 2008. It's just, you can back your way into a massive business just by, being like seeing the demand. And yeah, I think it's interesting because she's taken female-centered projects where everybody in Hollywood was saying, like, there's not really a demand for this type of content. And she's not only shown that there is demand, like they've won Emmys and Oscars and things like that. So it shows that they're critically acclaimed and there's demand from viewers.
Yeah. What's crazy to me about these is Gwyneth Paltrow, Reese Witherspoon, a number of examples we have. They start out kind of very modest in their ambition in terms of just trying to build an audience or build a community. And then they grow into these massive things. I think Goop is now valued at over $1 billion, if I'm not mistaken. This is 900 million. She should have been able to eke out an extra 100 mil there just to get to $1 billion, say she built $1 billion business. But it's really incredible that it ultimately starts with just community, right? How do you get the community? And then once they get the community, then they're able to kind of really hit the inflection point.
And not only is it how do you get the community, but how do you build relationships with authors, which is what I think helped her when, all sorts of like executives are bidding for the rights to turn this book into a show or a movie. Reese kind of has first dibs because she already has the relationships with the authors.
Yeah. What do you guys think about Hello Sunshine getting bought for $900 million?
I'm impressed. I didn't even know it existed last year. It's crazy.
One thing that I think that's really impressive is she's kind of taken this different approach and like transitioned into her career. So you see very few actors and actresses basically continue to get those star roles as they get older, right? So you see like the Samuel Jacksons, the Robert De Niro's, but she has over, IMDb has her reported with over 27 different producer credits, and basically 20 of those have come since 2016 when Hello Sunshine was formed, right? So she's branding herself and her name and continuing her legacy in the media and movie space, which is amazing.
Plano, Rihanna today, it was publicly announced or confirmed that she is a billionaire. What do we think? Are we impressed? Do we think there's anything else to read into it?
Yeah, I think people have been like sleeping on that story. Everybody, when they think like, business boss in the entertainment world, people typically point to Beyonce, but Rihanna has always been the quiet, underrated person. And then I've known about her for a long time, and I knew she was making a lot of money. I just didn't know how much.
Yeah, I'm trying to find right now how much money they actually are making. But it just says that it was valued at 900 million, which seems a little crazy. But what's fascinating, here's a detail for you. She sold the business to a new media company. That new media company, one of the people who is running it is Kevin Mayer. Many people may remember Kevin Mayer because Kevin Mayer is the guy who left Disney after he was passed over for the CEO job, and he became the CEO of TikTok. Was there for a short period of time. And then he ended up leaving, and now this is the next thing he's doing. So he just bought this $900 million. Pretty crazy.
Did you see what he said about it?
What?
This quote scared me a little bit. It said, it's not a production company, first of all. It's a pretty well-configured multiple business line company, and it's really just a next-generation company. I don't really know what that means, but...
That they have their hands in...
I mean, I got the part of, like, it's not... It has a bunch of different facets, but... when someone starts calling something next generation company, that's a little.
Yeah, we're next generation too. No problem. Go ahead,
I think that Blackstone gave them $2 billion to keep buying things up. And it says that this is part of a plan to build an independent entertainment company for Hollywood's streaming era. And I think they probably, him and Tom Staggs, also a Disney alum, have a better chance of doing that than Quibi. You know my stuff with Quibi.
You guys ever heard?
No, let's hear it.
When Plano was at Fortune, Quibi.
Basically, I was like, I'm a millennial and I don't
want this.
Sorry. I think we.
No, go ahead.
No,
Tell us.
You were at Fortune.
Were we buffering? Was I buffering?
No, you're good.
Okay. Basically, I said that I was like, I'm a millennial and this is for millennials, and I will not pay for Quibi. There's a bunch of things. Why would I pay for Quibi? And it didn't work. And I've been saying that since day one.
She literally, she was writing, and people at that read the term sheet were like, well, give them a chance, like be nice. And Blaine was like, no, I'm literally their target demographic, and I'm not going to watch this.
I'm saying I don't want it.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. Some people are saying that Kevin Mayer, who I don't know, obviously he rose the ranks in Disney. If everything that I've heard, everyone really, really respects him and thinks of him as a very high quality, effective operator. They're saying that he got screwed at TikTok. We have any thoughts there?
No, I didn't know how he got screwed, but
Well, I think he went there and was not expecting to walk into regulatory backlash.
yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's regulatory backlash. And I think that who knows who initiated it, but there was a, hey, I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, I mean, if Blackstone's going to give someone $2 billion to go attack like the streaming era though, and say, hey, look, we need you to go acquire a bunch of businesses to go build this this business unit, like he's probably a pretty good guy to go do that. Yeah.
He's probably one of the best people to go do it.
Yeah.
Polina,
Yeah.
do we have you? All right, there you are. When we think about this, are any of these things, so the company previously produced Big Little Lies, The Morning Show on Apple TV Plus, Little Fires Everywhere.
On HBO?
Yeah, all of those. Have you ever seen any of those?
No.
So who do we think, is it just because they're on streaming platforms that you don't watch? Or like, what do we think the audience for this is? Is it millennial women?
Some of them, but like my mom watches it. I think it's actually more for the moms of millennials. And it makes sense as to what she wants to do in terms of targeting an older demographic.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching that clip of the Best Business Show. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you know when we go live every weekday, and then head to SoFi.com/pomp so that you can get an account and we can get after it.